Hawk Sports fans, we're back with another video for you guys. We're just going to keep the 4th of July train rolling here. We're going to do the exact same thing we did on the channel last year on the 4th today as well. We're here at the Kiva Dudes golf course. You guys just saw it in the last video. We got rained out a few days ago. Today, me and Drew are going to be playing the front nine. We're going to do a scramble. We've never done a scramble here at Kiva Dunes. Me and Drew just decided to come up here. It's the 4th. Course is wide open. We've got it to ourselves. It's a really unique opportunity for us to be able to show off the course to you guys, take our time and try to play the best golf we possibly can, and hopefully play good. My goal today would be to shoot 4 or 5 over. I think there's definitely a few holes that we can grab pars on. I grabbed 3 in the first 6 holes the other night in that video, if you've not checked that video out yet. And yeah, we're gonna try to hit them straight, get a few pars, maybe a bird, and we'll see you guys on the first tee box. All right, guys, well, if you watched the video from the other day, the TikTok or the 3-hole video, that's just the complete opposite of what I did off the tee on this hole. Me and Drew are going to have about 200 yards in here on this par 4, so we're going to have to put one out there and try to stick it close and just get away with a par here. But not looking good so far, but, you know, in a scramble, you got 2 shots at every single shot you take, so stuff could happen. We got a long ways in. We're going to drive it to the ball and go from there. All right, Drew, so walking up to the range, I said that I wanted to go either somewhere between 3 to 5 over today. That would be half the holes par, half the holes a bogey. What's your expectations for the group today?
I mean, I'd say around the same thing. I mean, just hitting balls straight and getting some balls in the hole. That's really all it takes. But just trying to get even, honestly.
Yep, I agree with that. We're just off the fringe here. We got a lot of room to work with. So even though we hit some 2 pretty bad tee shots, we should be able to get this up and down and try to get a par. Here we go. All right, guys, that's unfortunate. After hole 1, Team Greg is 1 over. I just absolutely hammered that putt. I've played here this is my 3rd year playing now, so we can't be doing that. We know how fast these greens are. On to the next hole. This hole did give me and Drew some issues out here the other day whenever we played. So if we can get out of this hole with a bogey or below, that's probably a success to see what can happen on the scorecards. But here we go, 2nd hole, par 5. God damn it, dude. Trying to swing. All right, guys, I don't know what it is. I don't know if we got the camera jitters today or what, but I'm just kind of playing like an idiot. I've topped 2 balls now off the tee pretty much. Drew's kind of carrying right now. Thankfully, we found his ball right there. It was just in play. We got a bunker shot. We're probably about 100 yards out. So if one of us can just sweep this, get it near the green, give ourselves an opportunity to get a par, that's huge. But Drew, what you got for us?
Just if we can just get this ball out of the bunker and get it somewhere close to the green, I think we'll be okay.
And I bladed it. All right, guys, after all that, somehow me and Drew do have a decent look here at par. It's probably about a 10-footer. Definitely makeable. Let's see what we can do. Try to drop one. Here we go. Oh. All right, guys, well, I was just telling Drew it's better to get the bogeys now early than it is late because we don't have a chance. We do got some ground to make up. We are now 2 over through 2. That is not necessarily what I would call in my head a good bogey. If you love to get these hats, though, these hats are awesome. Shout out Ghost Golf. They got the best golf hats in the game. Love wearing their hats. Super nice to wear at the beach and on the golf course when it's hot. We'll see you guys next hole, hole 3, par 3. Here we go. All right, guys, I was just telling Drew off the camera that if I would have hit an 8, that would have been a really good shot. It looks like we're just on the green. If we're not on the green, we're on the fringe. Definitely an opportunity here to get our first par and get the buzz going a little bit. Drew, what you got so far through 2 holes?
I mean, we're not playing as good as we did it the first time we showed out here, but you know, we can pick it up. We're about to get a par here, if not a birdie on this chip. But
yeah, hopefully Drew can stick one close here, and then I'll just attack it and see where we can go. We did chip in here 2 years ago. That video is also on the channel if you haven't checked that out yet. So maybe we could do some magic here if we decide to chip this. But we're gonna go up to the ball, hit this, try to snag a birdie or par for you guys. Here we go. All right, guys, off the putter there. It scared me just a little bit. I thought I looked it really high, but that's huge for the program. Me and Drew now, we grabbed our first par. Next hole's the shortest par 4 out here on the front 9 at least, unless the tees have changed. So we have to par this next hole. I was telling Drew that, you know, this whole video and pretty much this entire round is going to revolve around this hole right here. If we can snag a birdie or even stay at a par here, it's a must. We cannot bogey this hole. There's no good bogey coming up. So we're gonna try to put one out there. If Drew hits one like he was on the range, we should be very close to the green, and then I can just hit a 3-wood. If you guys are wondering why I'm not hitting my driver right now, I recently did break my driver and I got it re-gripped. The problem is the grip on it is not compatible with how much hand sweat I have. So I cannot even hold on to that thing. That is why we're using the 3-wood right now, because I like the grip on the 3-wood and it's very hot down here in Alabama. So short par 4 coming up next. Huge hole for the boys. Here we go. Drew. All right, guys, we're driving up. I'm pretty sure this guy just drove his first ever par 4 green. Drew, how are you feeling?
I mean, that was pretty electric if you ask me. I mean, I would have been more happy if we went in the hole, but I guess we'll take a green shot.
I mean, yeah, look how close this is, guys. I mean, we're not even going to turn the camera off here because there's a lot of people out there in golf who, you know, they'll fake shit. So we're going to go and walk up. We're going to keep the camera on. I actually decided, you know, I've just hit my 3-wood absolutely terrible multiple times. So we just hit our driver right here, this ball. I mean, look how close we are to the green. But if I just turn the camera around right here, I mean, look how close this guy is. Folks, huge opportunity. Something we've never seen here on the channel for Hawk Sports. Team Bazooka came pretty damn close to doing it at Fendrick on hole 7. Team Greg has an opportunity to go even right here with this one putt and get the first ever eagle on Hawk Sports. So we're gonna do this, hit it up next. Here we go. All right, guys. Well, me and Drew sure did make it fucking interesting there. We got the birdie. That's huge. Like I said, I was just telling you guys a minute ago, we needed to at least par this hole at the bare minimum if we're gonna have a chance at doing something special this round. So we got our birdie. We're back down to 1 over. We have a par 5 coming up next. If we can go back-to-back birdies here, put us even throughout the rest of the round, I don't know, guys. So also just want to say quick shout out to you guys. You guys have been killing it lately. All the views I've been getting, all the subscribers I've been getting. You know, we've went from 300 to 467 now as this video is rolling, just in a really quick amount of time. So I really appreciate every single one of you guys, and I hope you're having a great 4th of July. So here we go, 5th hole, par 5 coming up. Just keep slipping, man. All right, guys. I mean, I'm glad that Drew's hands don't just have an issue with sweating. It's obviously affecting my game. If you've been watching any videos, you just know that my drive off the tee is usually probably the best thing that keeps me in a lot of matches or shooting my score low. So, yeah, I mean, I barely just made it to the fairway as Drew's going to pick the ball up right here. Thankfully, he's hitting the ball really good off the tee. It's a par 5. Drew put us in a really good spot. Looks like we are going to be in the rough a little bit, but, I mean, like I said, if we can just put this close to the green here, it gives us a chance to get another birdie. So, shout out to Drew. Here we go. Oh, that's way left. That's in that tree. Just shocked it. All right, guys, this is our look for our 4th shot here. I'm just not playing good tonight so far. I've got to be better. If I'm not going to help us off the tee tonight because of, you know, how slippery the grip is with my hands, then I've got to be able to help us on iron shots, and this could have been a lot better. You're going to see the white ball hit for my 2nd shot just to throw it up there for fun, and, I mean, that's the shots we have to hit tonight if we're going to do good. But here we go. Drew's going to hit our 4th shot right here. God. Thank God. That puts us at 3 over. We're going on to the next hole. If Drew can hit another good drive like he did on 4, that could put us in a good position to score well on this hole. Going to be pretty difficult to shoot even now, I will say, but I just got to try to help us out. You know, Drew's hitting good shots. You know, he hadn't played golf his whole life like I have. I've been playing since I was 16, so I just got to be better, you know. So on to the next hole. We're going to try to pick it up, back half of the front 9. Here we go. All right, Drew, after hitting another fairway, we're 3 over through 5. How are you feeling?
I mean, we could always be better, but I mean, we could always be worse at the same time, so I can't be too upset about it.
Fair enough. All right, we're going to go take Drew's ball. He hit the fairway, thankfully, because I just cannot hit a fairway, man. Like I said, I'm not one of those athletes that likes to make excuses. I'm straight up, but we're having a serious issue right now holding on to the club in this heat. So we're going to pick up my ball, and we're going to go to Drew's. Hopefully we can hit a fairway here, or hit a green. Here we go. All right, guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I hit that ball way right. I don't know how Drew's camera work looked, but I think I hit a tree, and we actually kicked in the middle of the fairway, so we've got a pretty good look here. First time we both hit the fairway tonight, so let's try to capitalize on this, put one out there on the green, and, you know, see where we can go. We're 3 over, so we got some work to do. Here we go. Yes, Drew.
Yeah.
All right, guys, after that insane downhill lie chip, Drew put us close enough to where we could just tap that in. My ball hit his, so if you don't mark your ball, then, you know, that's where you can play from. So we got 3 holes to go. We got a par 4, par 3, then par 4. We're going to have to make some moves on the leaderboard here. 3 over. So here we go. We're going to try to put one out there, put one close, try to get a bird. Here we go. Didn't hit it far, move.
I can't see that ball. Felt good though.
Went straight.
Right,
Went down. I didn't. Get the fuck in, lads. I was telling Drew on the card a minute ago that, you know, one of us hits a bad shot. The other one's usually kind of making up for it, except for that one hole, the 5th hole. I mean, right there, that's just another team birdie right there. My fucking driver slipped out of my hand off the tee, still put it in the fairway, and then Drew just hit an insane 5-wood and then sunk the putt. I didn't have to touch the putter. So we're 2 over with 2 to go. Par 3 coming up. If we can stick one close, guys, we got a real chance here. Here we go. All right, guys, we got 1 hole to go here. Although we're not going to shoot even par because we are 3 over now, so we need a hole in 1, and this thing goes over water. It's a par 4, so that's not something you're going to see every day. Me and Drew still have something to play for here, though. We said before the video that 3 to 5 over was probably a realistic goal for both of us. So if we can birdie this hole, that puts us at 2 over for the round, and that would be both of me and Drew's goal that we both said. So we got something to play here for. We're going to try to put one out there, stick the green, and then put it in the hole for you guys. Here we go. All right, guys, me and Drew are actually coming back here to the drop area. Somehow, I don't know, but we couldn't find this ball. We thought it was for sure in play. We drove up. We wouldn't have done that if we didn't think it was in play. So we're gonna go to the drop area. We are hitting for 5. So not the way we want to end the video. We've only got 1 double bogey so far out here today, but hopefully we can try to get this up and down and end out with the bogey and just end up going 4 over. Here we go. Dude, oh my God. All right, guys, that's gonna do it from Kiva Dudes. Me and Drew shot a 42, that's 6 over here. And not the way you wanna end, especially at a place like this. You know, you get to come down here once a year, twice if you're lucky, to play on a course like this. It is the #1 course in Alabama. It does leave a sour taste in your mouth, but overall, I was super pumped for Drew. That was probably the best I've seen him play golf. I definitely needed to be better. I would have shot mid-50s to 60s tonight if I was playing by myself, and that's just unacceptable for how long we've been playing, especially with the start we had on those 6 holes earlier this week. But I'm going to swing it over to Drew now for your thoughts.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. I think that's probably the best I've ever played just by myself in general. But, I mean, it was a fun time, beautiful weather, beautiful course. Yeah, we could have played better, but in the end, I mean, it was just a great time. I'm
going to try to get him out here on the course tomorrow because I'm just not happy with how I played, and I know me and him can do better. I know we can do better than a triple bogey that we did on the last hole. But once again, happy 4th to all of you animals. Be safe tonight. I hope everybody had a great 4th of July and a great weekend. Before we get out of here, I want to say shout out to True North Gloves. Me and Drew are both sponsored by them.
Yep.
They're awesome. Best gloves in the game. They really helped us out in this hot weather down here today. But other than that, that's all I got for you guys. Have a great night. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the views. Keep smashing it. Keep running it up. We'll see you guys next time.